So I'm gonna check and make sure that that is the case. Good afternoon, Senator. Are you there?
Good afternoon, Bert. Yes, I am
Right.
hearing you
Okay.
well.
So we're hearing you loud and clear. Really appreciate you taking the time to give us a call. So how is everything going?
Thank you, Bert, for allowing me this time as well. You know, it's not my time really, but I'm part of the team that is ready to run St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So any time should be our time.
Definitely.
So thank you very much. It has been a very hectic week thus far. You know, we have our dinner, Heroes Dinner, coming up on Saturday, and we are really looking forward for that event. As a North Windward committee, we are, just going to show appreciation to a number of stalwarts in the party who have really supported the North Windward constituency over the years, who have worked tirelessly, but the success wasn't there. However, they have never give up, and we really want to give them their roses. So we are going to just show our appreciation to them and have a good time
Mhm.
dining with our friends and families. And we want everyone to come out. We can feed you. It's only $60 a ticket, and we are looking forward for a good turnout, a good support from the constituents and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But you know, also we have our cricket North Windward T10 softball competition going
Sure.
on as well. And it is building the momentum. The people are really happy to have somewhere to go with their families on a weekend, and just relax and enjoy some clean fun. And yes, this weekend again, we will be in Fancy on Sunday, and for the T10. We will not have any games on Saturday because of our dinner.
You know.
Everybody would
Mhm.
be involved and, prepping up to get to the dinner. I want to just shout out because I know I've been off air for a while, and a number of persons have been contacting me, saying that they missed the voice. So I want to shout out my friends, Miss Shallow in Penniston. Uh, Belated birthday greetings to you, Miss Shallow. I also want to shout out Miss Ruthie Franklin in Bay Road, in Caratal, sorry, in Miss Lois in Bay Road,
Santa, are you there? You've dropped out? All right, let me. Seem to have lost Senator John there for a bit. I think she's back.
Yes,
Now,
hello?
Sandra, you're back. Yeah, you dropped out a bit, but we're good now. Mm.
Okay, sorry about that. As you know, I'm on the road, so
Yes.
yes, I would be probably in and out for connection reasons. But let me just say hello to all my friends, to the elderly people and to the young people who are there waiting, ready to change this government, ready for hope, ready for hope in many areas. Our sports guarantee program that was proposed by Dr. Friday. You know, when we listen to it, we know that there is hope in St. Vincent and the Grenadines under the New Democratic Party. So, young people, if you're involved in sports, rest assured that under an NDP government, you will be taken care of. I also want to say hi and hello to the fishers, the farmers, and most of all to those persons who have worked under the NDP government and have done extremely well. And I really want to say thank you to all the past MPs: Jerry Scott, Monty Roberts, Louis Jones, Hobby Young. You know, I just want to say good afternoon to these stalwarts who continue to labor for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But there is so much happening in our country, and our people are still waiting to
Mhm.
be delivered. We have waited long enough. We have a team in the NDP that is ready to take St. Vincent and the Grenadines forward. Our leader, Dr. Friday, he is ready. He's up. He's telling us the policies. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, no one should be asking now what are our plans. We are hearing it on the radio, on the social media pages.
True, true.
They are there. And Dr. Friday is ready with his team to lead St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the future, beginning next elections. We have the plan, we have spoken to the people, we hear the people, and we will implement what the people want to make their standard of living better, to make their quality of life better. Because, but we all know that we can get a good standard of living as is happening now, but our quality of life is poor. And we know that in St. Vincent, we will ensure that we would have a better quality of life because we would address security issues in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I also want to extend condolences to those who have lost their loved ones over the past month or so. I know a couple families in Sandy Bay, families in Bay Road, families in Fancy, Owia, a number of families. And I just want to extend my condolences to them. Tomorrow is National Heroes Day. And as a Garifuna woman, I want to wish everyone in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our blessed land, Urame, I want to wish you happy National Heroes Day. Our Paramount Chief, Joseph Chatoyer, he was resilient. He fought for our people, and I wish that our people could rise up and fight for their freedom as Joseph Chatoyer did. No one could have turned him over in any form or fashion. He was fighting to the end. And being a Garifuna, that's what I am doing. I'm fighting to the end for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But when I look at what is happening, and we're talking about national heroes and National Heroes Day, and the Baliso sale of Baliso, or acquiring Baliso, but we are only doing, this government is only doing it because of mouth talk. They are not really appreciating the indigenous people, our Garifuna people. Uh, Even where we have a park, Joseph Chatoyer National Park, situated at Rabuka. But the
Oh,
only thing that
I
is
was
being
trying to
done there,
remember. Sorry, I was trying to remember if somewhere was named after him, and I couldn't remember. So now you mention it, that's why I jump in. So it's the park out there. Yeah, that was named. But yeah,
yes.
you go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
And
I think that.
it
Hmm.
vexed my spirit because yes, we have a park named after him, but there is no activity happening there during this Heroes Month. If you want to really bring it home to our people, and we appreciate his work, all the sacrifices he has made, and we want to really show what we have. But we have primary school festivals. There are primary schools over the river. There are people groups over the river if they have not been killed by this administration. Bring them there, put up get a nice village around it. This time we have tourists coming in. If we want heritage tourism, this is what should have been there. That should have been the center of heritage activities for this month. Nothing has happened there. So you see, this is only mouth talk for this government. They have no plans. They have no plans whatsoever to make the Garifuna people proud. That's where we should have had historical information where now you have tourists. Tourists could have
I
been going there,
I now
getting
gonna
their
say that, you
local
know.
food. Pardon?
I was now gonna say that today with the ships in, that some activity could have been organized out there,
Out there, you
and
have
that
your
should have
local
been,
food, you have your
I came to
culture.
St. Vincent National Heroes Day, and that's
Yes,
something. Yeah.
yes, that and that is something I would be proud of as a Garifuna woman. And I know, I have it in my plans to make sure that that area is a central area where tourists and locals can come and get the information that they need with respect to Garifuna and our indigenous people.
It's real sad. What activities is there any? I whole morning I've been playing No Shate song by the guy Umani, because I'm being honest. I was struggling. I know something was named after him, but I couldn't remember until now you mention it, which is really an indictment.
It
Um,
but
w-
and something, they started a bathroom at that area, washroom at that area about four 4 years ago, 3 years
mhm.
ago. And up to this date has not been completed.
Sorry to laugh, but a bathroom. I remember
I
sometime was
don't
it
know
in
the way to
Parliament where one of the Parliament, was it Subota? I can't remember, was saying that they were supposed to build on, or was you they were supposed to build on a bathroom for somebody, and
they're
they
waiting
were
on Reno.
waiting on Sana or
Yes,
some, yes.
the crushed stones from Reno. So I guess they're still waiting.
Oh boy.
These are the issues that we have to look at, because this is what, we have to believe what we see when we see these things. This is what is happening. This is the reality that we have to face as indigenous people. And you're coming to say national heroes. If you are celebrating national hero, we should be well respected
True.
in many areas, every area. It should be a holistic thing. Not only you don't have to separate and segment it. No, bring it holistically to our people so that it can be educational and our people can feel proud of their heritage. That's why we are losing everything.
True.
What is happening is that people, because we are not continuing in any of these, we are losing our identity, and then we have problems in our society, and then we want to come and say, oh, let's reintroduce certain things. It can't work that way. That's a backward way. We have to start small. So when we start, and yes, I appreciate the primary schools, festivals and so on. But I think, they should be there. It should be continuing along the way. And it is not really, um the heritage for me, it is just dying.
We do, they have the ceremony up at Dorsetshire Hill, so at least the roads going up they get a little patchwork. But outside of that, there's I don't know what take place in the schools relative to Heroes Day and Shate. I mean, do you know if any there are any major activities taking place within the school programs to make the school persons attending school and coming up aware of the significance of National Heroes Day, and also in terms of Joseph Saturday?
Well, I must applaud some teachers for their efforts. And I saw it yesterday at the primary school performing arts festivals where they try to
Okay, so
get the
there's
children to
activity.
understand the culture in terms of their dress, and their folk songs came out of it, etc. But I still believe that it should be incorporated into our curriculum so that it can be continuing. What is happening now is just heroes time. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You in fancy government school, for example, I know, they normally sing the national anthem in Garifuna.
Okay,
They
great.
do the national prayer in Garifuna. The Not the national prayer, the Our Father prayer. But it is because it is something that a teacher took up on herself to
To do.
teach these children, and it is within the school's extracurricular activities.
Mm.
So, we should have that. If we have that, if we have everyone doing that within, make it a part of the school, because this is what you want. If you want it to continue, if you want people to feel proud, you have to do that.
Yeah, so I don't know. As I said, this government is piecemeal for everything. Nothing of substance. I know I am heard them on the now we have talk about the athletics program. I they have some more than it now, but that's the beginning and the end of that. You
Yes.
know,
Yes, and I mean, I heard they're looking at, the prime minister was saying on one of these shows that he has to have a policy in place.
after how many years? I think Senator John dropped out a little there.
We have a policy in place as an NDP, and we have.
Mhm. Senator, I think you're passing probably some Wi-Fi zone, and that's why we have an interference. Because you dropped out there, it's still out. So let's try and see. We're chatting with Senator John at the moment, but she's mobile. No, she's not driving, but she's mobile, and we seem to have lost today. So we'll just see if we could get her back in a bit. And she made an important point. I mean, those who were listening this morning, I was trying to remember what was it that was named after Chatier. So it was Chatier Park that's out at the Rabica Dry River area out there, but absolutely nothing. They just named the park and nothing has been done about the park, about getting the park up to a standard, as you heard from the senator. They started a washroom years ago. This must be a serious kind of washroom that up to now it cannot be completed. So we have all that problem. Uh, I don't even know to say if it's a piecemeal government, because at least even if it's a piecemeal, you're getting some meal, but you don't get anything. Absolutely nothing happening under this administration, and we need to get rid of them. The HSA for St. Vincent to grow, the ULP must go. And Brother John on the other night, Saturday, in his luncheon, say when they come after they desert us for so long, and then they come with all the hug up and what's not, and they want to give you a little bribe here and a promise of a work day, what they're actually doing is bribing you, but you are mortgaging or you are giving away the future of the young people to come, because you are putting a government in place that is slowly destroying St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is slowly and surely destroying St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We need to make that change. We need to get time better. We need to get things organized. And I'm reminding you as we run down on the time, tomorrow, the activity at Block 2000 starts at 12 o'clock. I want to stress that. It starts at 12 o'clock, so you can get your lunch at that time. Okay. You can get your lunch at that time. Okay, I'm just reading the message. You can get your lunch from 12 o'clock. Food should be available, so you can go there. If you can't stay, you can go get your lunch, go and come back. Or you could just stay right through for the activities, or you can make a go and come back for the activity, the formal, or the, should I say, the ceremony at about 3. We'll also have performances there. So you can go to that. You can go on a Starlift Steel Orchestra from the community playing, and they're old, older than Hero, and and older than both political parties. So an institution within itself, you can go and hear them, get familiar, and hear the citations of the persons that are being honored for their contribution to Central Kingston and community life in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can get your food, your drinks, culture performance. As I say, Patrick is going to be performing also. He's also one of the persons being honored. So you can look forward to all those activities tomorrow at the Block 2000. And remember, on Saturday, you head to Georgetown to the secondary school auditorium. And remember, as many persons as can go, they have the ability to feed all persons. It's just $60 for a serious plate of food. You could walk with a little bowl in your bag to put in where you can eat. That's just my part of it. But you look forward to that. And let me thank Senator John for calling. She dropped out, but she's also sending happy and great Heroes Day to all the persons. So happy Heroes Day to all, and also to the persons of, especially the persons in the North Windward area. So that's from your next representative, Senator John. Looking forward to that. So do have a lovely day tomorrow. Try and get into the activities. I thought I had some update from Senator Bruce, which I didn't read, and he was saying win for St. Vincent at the end of round 1, and that is in the what shall I say, the chess competition. Let me squeeze in this call. Good afternoon, your times.
I just called back to remind you, don't forget with what I asked you to do, give me
to get the guy to check you on Saturday.
Okay, and Miss John, I'm sorry she's off, but then she's a wonderful lady, and things won't work out good in this country until when we get rid of the pirate them, because they have the country divided in 2, so nothing good won't work out until when we get rid of them, to get the country back together, all of us back together. Have a blessed evening.
Okay, thank you very much. I had a press release to read that I neglected to read. I'm going to give you that too. But in terms of the chess, end of round 1, Grenada 3, St. Vincent 2, wins for St. Vincent, Ariana Balcom, and Lema Abbott, and those persons who did not win, Vidan Shetty, I hope I have that right, Carlos Vera, and Alana Gilbert. All right, and round 2 is in progress. So let me get this press release. Kingston St. Vincent, the New Democratic Party candidate for North Central Windward Chieftain Neptune said the ULP recent article in the media caption, "Believe what you see is laughable. The problem for the ULP is that people are seeing through their broken promises." Neptune added, "This is laughable if the ULP think that this article is going to change anyone's mind. It is more ULP propaganda and wishful thinking. Ask anyone on the streets of Kingston, Georgetown, or Diamond if they believe what they see. They will say they see more taxes, more unemployment, more crime, too many potholes, and not enough being done for the people. He continued, our roads are the worst they have ever been, yet ULP government has recently increased vehicles license. We have the highest unemployment rate in the Eastern Caribbean. We are the lowest paid in the region, and many Vincentians are living below the poverty line. And we have one of the highest public debt in the region. The ULP is taking the people for granted. In the 2020 general election, they made lots of promises. How many have they been fulfilled? How many of these has been fulfilled? We launched the Broken Promises Tracker to ensure that we hold this government accountable. It showed clearly that ULP is simply not delivering on its promises. In the 2020 general election, Neptune contested the North Central Windward constituency and increased the share of NDP votes. He is determined to give the constituency strong representation and said he would win the seat, polling station by polling station at the next election. So you wish him all the best. You know you're going to do it. And also on Saturday, you go out and enjoy that lumptious dinner. Tomorrow, we head to Block 2000. We thank all those persons for joining the program. We do appreciate it. We